Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today it's not about Darija, it's about Moroccan culture. And I asked you guys on Instagram, what questions do you have about Moroccan marriage? And if you want me to answer any of your questions, you gave me some really amazing questions here. So definitely I am going to answer them right now, like at the moment. So yeah, the first one is, what is this hard for even women to adjust living in Morocco? Absolutely not. It's like really easy to adjust, especially if you are going to live in big cities, because it's literally the same. You can do whatever you want, you can wear whatever you want. But if you are going to live in like villages or like small cities, so basically you do have to be a little bit conservative. You have to like not to show like too much skin, so as a respect. So yeah, like when it comes to the clothes, if you're going to live in Casablanca, Marrakesh, Rabat, it's totally fine. Wear whatever you want. Not too extreme though, not go extreme. But basically, yeah, like but if you're going to live in like Fes Meknes, Tangier a little bit, it's like in the middle, like in the south, in the very like south, then like I would just say like try to like not show too much skin, and that's out of respect. No one going to talk to you, but like it's out of respect. Of course, there is like some guys who's going to be throwing words, and that's everywhere in the world. So basically, like really, like Morocco is same as other countries. There are like places that are like nice and safe and everything, and there are like places where like you find like some guys like steering and stuff like that. So yeah, like because you asked me as a woman, so I'm like telling you like what how it is. But definitely, it's not like really difficult to adjust. Like you find everything you need if you like ask for it. And yeah, like generally speaking, like pretty much it's easy to adjust. And here we have, why do aunties like the wife or the future wife to be khaddama, to be working? Well, okay, so basically the mothers and the aunties, or they want the best to their son. So they know that everything is getting more expensive and more expensive in Morocco. Is every single amount is just getting more expensive here, and the salary stays the same. And everyone in Morocco is upset. So one salary is not going to be enough to live like a really good life, or just like a normal good life, you know. So they want their son to be comfortable, and they would prefer if the wife is going to be working as well. This is why they're going to be helping with everything. But in Islam, actually, the woman doesn't have to work, and even if she's working, her money, she can do whatever she wants with it. She can use it for makeup, for like helping around the house, for not helping around the house. So in Islam, if a woman getting married, like her money is her money, and her husband money is her money. So you guys, even if you are guys like talking like now you are like taking sides, but yeah, like in Islam, this is how it is. Islam is like really putting women's first, and it like has needs and stuff like that. But yeah, like when it comes to the culture, like some guys like really prefer if the woman would stay at home, and some guys like would prefer her to be working. It's just because like everything is getting expensive, and it does make sense. Like it's not easy. So yeah, like they just like want the wife to be working to help the son with when it comes to everything. And what they say in Morocco is like two salaries is better than one. So yeah, right. So yeah, like it's just like that's the only reason they want their son to be comfortable and not like struggling with trying to cover everything up when it comes to like maybe like rent and like the food and taking care of you and your needs and the kids need in future. So basically they are thinking about the future. So that's why. And why is it so hard to make female friends in Morocco? They are very reserved. I am not sure about that, and probably about the city. No, if like you live in Rabat, Casablanca, and Marrakesh, like the friends are the best. It's really easy to make friends. They will be coming over every like other day, to be honest. So yeah, it's like probably it's like one of the two. If like you just like don't know like how to talk to them yet, or maybe it's if it's like some like cities that like okay, she's foreigner, maybe like she wouldn't like us. So maybe like you are saying okay, they wouldn't like me, but actually they are saying like, well, she probably wouldn't like us, maybe like she'd be like thinking about us this way or this way. So it's actually good way. Just put your like feet in like their own shoes, because For me, I am like really used to be with foreigners, so it's like very normal. Like I know like we think the same and everything, but if I'm going to another country and probably it's going to be a little bit awkward. I don't know if they would like me, and probably they would say the same. Like they wouldn't know if I'm liking them, so I would just like, you know, be the bigger person and just like go and like laugh with them and try to be comfortable with them, try to understand them, try to understand their culture. It's basically this way. Like you would think that they don't like you, but maybe they do the same. So just like, you know, be open about it. Why do parents see foreigner women? Oh, sorry. I was like, why? Like, okay. So how do parents see foreigner women to marry their sons? It's either like in a good way, they are happy about it or not happy about it. I will just be like really honest. There are some very religious parents that would be like, why would you marry a foreigner woman who doesn't know about the, like for example, the Islam, doesn't know about the culture, doesn't know pretty much about anything. It's going to be hard. The kids are going to be like confused, not knowing if they're going to follow like the husband's like religion or like the woman who is like non-Muslim. Even if you are converted, they will be like, okay, well, she doesn't know how to cook Moroccan food. Like, and there are some like very traditional parents. They will be like, well, she doesn't know how to cook Moroccan food, and she doesn't know about our culture, and she doesn't know like that she have to do this and that, and she wouldn't be able to like raise the kids in the Moroccan way. And they would be like a little bit like not okay with it. And the father is the same. So I'm talking about the moms and the fathers. And some parents will be like, oh, that's so nice, she's beautiful. Is she having like a blue eyes? This is tea, and they'll be happy about it, cool with it. It's just like the same. So I cannot like say that it's you know, like one answer. It's like really dependent on what kind of parents are they. So but yeah, for me, I would say like the majority are very accepting. They don't have any problem with it, same as like marrying any other person. They would be like, okay, so you're marrying a foreign woman, okay, so do you love each other? Where are you going to live? Are you going to live in Morocco or outside of Morocco? Did you guys talk about the kids? Did you guys talk about the religion? Did you guys like talked about the differences? So yeah, like there are some parents that are like really like actually like accepting. So for example, like my parents are like totally fine. They would just like ask me, okay, is he Muslim? And if he's not, then they would say, is he able to convert? Is he okay with that? And then they would be asking me like, oh, okay, so do you want to live with him? Like, or like, do you want to stay here? So they would just let me like take this, decide like what I want. And they are okay, if you like him, then like, yeah. So, and I don't know, like some parents, like they are like totally like, no, you're not marrying like a foreigner. So yeah, it's like really depends. Okay, what to wear as a girl when you are just a relative or a friend of the bride or the groom is takshita. I will show you guys like in the last video. I just like showed like very simple thing that you can wear during the engagement or like the henna day, like the green one. But yeah, like for it's like really there is like a degree. So I would say you have to let the bride to be shining. So you cannot outshine the bride. So you are wearing takshita is just like something different colors and different styles can be like modern tradition, very tradition, depending on what you wanna wear. But I probably like it's going to be way better if I just like go like to like a certain place and show you what you can wear. Okay, so basically, yeah, you wear takshita. So takshita, some other things are okay, but yeah, like you still can wear like a dress if you wanted to, if it's like a modern, if it's a traditional modern like within, but basically you wear takshita, it's just like should not be like something too heavy, something like too extra, because you want like to let the bride to be shining. Okay, so yeah, okay, where are we? The bride's hammam ritual. Oh, that's like really nice. So basically, in tradition in Morocco, like the bride used to go to hammam every single day for 7 days before the wedding. That's not happening a lot nowadays. Like it's probably like the few like couple of days before the wedding or like a day before the wedding, something like that. There is a ritual, and maybe I should like film it to see what I'm talking about, because even if I'm going to describe it, it's not as nice. Basically, like the bride is going to go with her aunt, her mom, her friends, and they will enter to the hammam. Hammam is the public bath, and it will be like Segregated, and you know the music, and like you know, everyone know that you are a bride and going into the hammam, and they will do like the henna, all the special things for your body to smell good, to look good, to feel good. All of that is really like amazing thing. And so yeah, like you go to the hammam with all of like the Segregated and people with you who are taking care of you for your hair and doing all the traditional like kind of things. And so yeah, that's like the ritual, and then you get out. And with Segregated, so Segregated is like the sound that like you hear. I don't know how to do it, but yeah. And then he asked about the dowry. Oh, everyone asking about the gifts. Okay, so in Islam, when you marry a woman, you have to give her like the dowry, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm going to write it somewhere. But they didn't say how much. It's like really depending on your pocket. It's a gift to the bride, because basically when you're getting married, it's supposed to where you have to like really start a new life. It's a new clothes, new makeup. You buying everything from scratch, like literally you buying everything. So the woman cannot like have like buy everything. Of course, like the parents like help, but like she still need extra. So you're giving her that money as a gift for her, and so she can do whatever she wants with it. So it's like really depending on how much money you have. And like, are you able to give her like, let's say for example, the minimum, like, because I know you guys like wants me to talk about how much exactly. You can give the minimum of like 500 euro, or like 1,000 up, like to some people like give like 20,000 or like even like how much, and depending on how much money you have and how much money you want to give to your wife. So basically like and don't ask her, like it's some girls are like really shy. Like if you ask me like how much money you want, and like don't ask me how much money. It's like depending on you how much you want to give me to take care of like the things that I need to get so that we can start a new life. So yeah, like it's a gift to the women. And it's like from the Islam, it's a must, it's something that you cannot skip. Okay, but I will talk about that later on in details as well. Why the separate party? So for people who doesn't know, it's not like it's not always happening right now, but some religious families, what they do during the wedding, like there is like, for example, let's say like a huge like room just for women and a room just for men. Why? Because they want like women to be comfortable so that they can dance, they can like take off the hijab and show their hair. So it's just like for the women to be comfortable. And because like in Islam, it's better, like you have to be covered and stuff like that. So it's just like want women to be comfortable and dance and celebrate comfortably, while the guys do whatever they want. So that's why they used to like separate it. If you ask me if it's still happening right now, yes, but not everyone, because now it's like a mix, like men and women are in the same party. So yeah, so that's like the reason it was like for women to be like you know, comfortable dancing or taking off the hijab, and also because like all women are looking good and having their makeup on, like dressing up and stuff like that. So yeah, like it's just like avoiding excuse me, it's just avoiding certain things. What is the difference between engagement party, nikah, and the wedding ceremony? Doesn't want to come out. Well, the engagement. Okay, so I'm going to tell you like what's happened from the beginning. There is like Nahar Ta'aruf, and Nahar Ta'aruf is like the day of getting to know each other. You can know the man, like how long as you got. You don't tell your parents. You tell your mom maybe, like you don't tell like the father. Till it's like very official and like the guy is ready to take like to engage you. So basically the day that you get to know is like about the family. So for example, the man bring his mom and his dad and maybe someone else, and like he came and he talks to the father and her mom. It's like, okay, I am coming with a good intention because I want to get married, like I want to you know, I want to be serious with your daughter, and we want like to get married and stuff like that. Then they decide like what day is going to be the engagement party. So then like when it comes to the engagement, they do the engagement party, and after that, so you have like two options, it depending on the person. It's either like getting legally married, like, and that's what's called the, okay, so nikah is like when you go with your husband, you know, and like just be with him. Okay, it can be with the wedding ceremony or without it, because that's like your option. If you don't want to have the wedding, that's totally fine. So basically nikah is like when you get legally married and you go with your husband. That's it. What color are you supposed to wear in the marriage ceremony? Here's a lot. Okay, so basically in marriage ceremony, like in the Moroccan culture, it used to be like 7 dresses. You are wearing 7 dresses. Like you wear one, you come to the wedding, people take picture with you, you enjoy like a little bit with the music, you go, you change, you go back, you go, you change, you go back, stuff like that. So with the colors, it's like you pick the colors. So it has like 3 colors are must be there. It's like the white, and you can leave it till the end to dress like the white dress. The green, also like you can wear the green. What else? Like any color, basically you can put like the blue or like the red. It's like really it's like really up to you, to be honest. So yeah, you pick like what kind of colors you want to wear in your wedding. You can put like you can like wear 5 dresses or 7 dresses or 3 dresses. It's like the minimum. So yeah. It is not like you have to wear this. Which side of the family is more involved, girls or guys? Good, actually, good. Like you work good. Yeah, like the girls' family, like talking to the man's family, and they decide on what they want to do, and like how, if like they want to share like the wedding, like things about like the money, or if they want to do it separately, things like that. So this is like really about like 2 families. They are talking like, and they are offering, okay, so I want to give this, I want to do that, and the other person said, okay, I want to do that, so how we do about this? So there is not like something like, okay, like the family, the girls' family are more involved, or like girls, it's like has to be 2. Okay, so the Moroccan, this is getting long, sorry guys. The Moroccan, and this is like just like a bigger picture, to be honest. That's why I said like I have to just like pick one topic and talk about this, because there's a lot of details, and I'm trying my best to just like cover the main idea. It's Moroccan marriage should be expensive. That's why I said it's a lot of details. So yeah, it is expensive. And it depends on how big you want it. But if you want a real Moroccan wedding, definitely it's going to be expensive, because if you're going to be wearing 7 dresses, and you just like renting them, I'm talking just about the rent, and it's expensive. Renting 7 dresses, the hair and makeup, if you want it to be perfect for the girl, it is expensive. Like renting the place, we call it al-qa. If you're going to rent a place, it's going to be expensive. The amount of food that we bring is expensive, because we do like 3 meals. There is like 2 ways. There is the modern and the tradition. So the tradition, like you have 2 meals, and then like the snacks and stuff like that. That's like because a lot of like people come over, like the men's family and the women's family, so it's just become like a big wedding. So yeah, like it is expensive. Yeah, it is expensive, and that's why like men in Morocco like really think about it so long before they get married, because they know how much money you have to put in a wedding. But and some people like just skip it, like, okay, I'm just going to do a lilac party between the family, and that's it. So it's like really up to you. But if you want to do like Moroccan marriage, like the real wedding, yes, it is expensive. So roughly how much money I should have saved up to marry a middle class Moroccan girl? Shit. Oh, sorry. I'm just thinking, because you said middle class Moroccan girl. Every girl in Morocco have a different dream. Some girls are okay with having something simple, and some girls, she wouldn't care, like if she doesn't have money, she'd be like, okay, I'm not going to have a wedding if it's not going to be this way. So I said that if you're going to have the real Moroccan wedding, it's going to be expensive. If you're going to have like a middle like party, like with 3 dresses and stuff like that, it's going to be like in the middle. So really, like you have to like ask the girl, but like you have to save as much money as you can, to be honest. And again, like for like the wedding, it's like there are two different. Like the her family, if she wants like if she have like a okay family, they will do the wedding for her. So you don't have to pay so much, you know. And some people like they are like just dividing everything in half. So it's really depend on you and your girl, you know. If your wife is like okay with this, she can like cover it if she does have the money. But if she doesn't have any money, like the man is covering. If he doesn't have the money, then they decide on something in the middle. So it's like really, it's not like black and white. It's not like, okay, you gotta like cover everything or I gotta cover everything. It's like something that you guys like have to talk about. I cannot like see exactly like how much, but yeah, like I already said that like earlier in this video, everything, literally everything is getting like more expensive in Morocco. Everything, from the food, from the rent, from like the clothes, the makeup, pretty much like everything. So I cannot like really say. Again, the second question, this is like two guys like asking, is the wedding expensive? Yes, it is if it's going to be like a big wedding. But if you guys like are on budget, like you're going to try to do like something, for example, if you're going to do like the party in her house, then like you don't have to pay for a place. And for example, if you, instead of her like getting like 5 dresses like for changing in the wedding, she can like do 3. For example, if you go into like literally invite every single person in the family, like make it just like the main people, like the aunts and the uncles and stuff like that. It's like really the things that like shows if like it's going to be like expensive or not. So I cannot like just give like a certain number just like out, because you know, it's like really it depends on her family. For example, I don't have a big family, I have like a really small family. So even if I wanted it to be expensive, it's won't. But if I had like a big family, I cannot like not invite someone because they will be upset with me. So yeah, I would have to invite everyone, and it's going to be expensive. So yeah, it's like the things like that. And this is something like you discuss with your wife, because she does know how her family is doing things. And also another thing, I'm giving you things in general because you know, the culture even in Morocco, in the north is slightly different, in the south is slightly different, in the middle is slightly different. So there are like certain things that are a little bit like different. So yeah, I'm going to stop here because I think it was like a very long video, but I do like have, I wish like you had like an idea. Basically, Moroccan women are so beautiful, like really incredibly beautiful. It just like happens that, of course, everything nice and beautiful, it has like to be with a price. And I think it probably seems in your own country, if you're going to have like a big wedding, nice like decoration and everything, it's going to be expensive. If you're going to go for like nice quality food, different like dishes and stuff like that, and more expensive wine or whatever, like it's going to be expensive. For us, it's like it depends on what you're going to bring. It's like really it's the same as in every single country. It's not about like Moroccan wedding is so expensive. It's about how do you want the wedding is going to be looking like. So yeah, sorry guys, I tried like to answer everything, but it's like I like different questions. I'm going to have to put it in another video. And yeah, I wish this is what helpful. Like you can put in the comment section any question that you have. Hope you enjoyed it, and I see you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum.